Welcome to Johnny's Poop Shack, episode 12, where I review smelly movies so that you don't have to smelly them. Today's episode is sponsored by Big Picture Burgers, which is a burger joint owned by a really good friend of mine down in Perry, Georgia. And they have, literally some of the most amazing burgers you will have in probably the country. They have pimento, they have fried chicken salads, man, they got it all. And they have a very cool atmosphere that plays vintage movies, and you can go down there and sit and eat and fill your belly up with some good food, so it'll be big like mine, and you can watch cool movies at the same time. So if you're in Perry, or if you're in Atlanta, or really if you're anywhere and you want a good burger, make a trip. Big Picture Burgers, Perry, Georgia. Love you, Eric. Here we are, the finally fulfilled await for Deadpool and Wolverine. Sorry, I was getting that mixed up. I was so excited. I went and saw this movie today. It is fantastic, and I mean fantastic. And no spoilers. I'm not going to give not a single spoiler away. It's a very generic very generic review, and so there are no fears that you're going to be given parts of this film. This one's a long one. It's over 2 hours, just so that you know. And it is exactly everything that the preview gives and way, way more. So going into it right away, we will do the neon score. And there is neon in this movie. And so I'm going to give this movie a 7. There's not an insane amount of neon, but you do have the TVA, which, of course, everyone knows from the previews. And they have neon, very kind of a neon type of thing. So there is neon, and there are some really cool neon that if you know anything about the Marvel Universe, you'll know what it stands for. And it's actual neon tubes. So well played, Marvel, for the first time in many years. Going on to the Letterkenny Fight Index. Oh, man. This one had some really, it's Deadpool movie, so there's fighting. And there's lots of fighting. And it's very good fighting. Very comical fighting. I maybe saw 5 or 6 missed punches. And that's because I was really, really looking. And just know that it is exactly what you would think it is. As I said, and more. It is a lot more than what you were hoping and expecting. So I will give this one a 9.5. Those guys did a phenomenal job. The wrecks were great. The fighting was great. The choreography was great. I mean, it was all great, man. I don't really know what to say past great. I'll say it for the 5th time. Great. Moving on, the story itself is a Deadpool story. And those stories are known to be, kind of out there sometimes. This one's way out there. So just know that it's going to get your attention, and it's going to have a lot of stuff that you thought was coming and wanted to see, and a lot of stuff that you had absolutely no idea was coming. Even with all the doofusy spoiler leaks and all that crap and garbage going on, there's still a lot of surprises in this movie, and a lot of surprise that you will get out of it. So this movie, I think, and I hope, marks a turnaround for Marvel. So Disney's Marvel has been an abysmal failure, in my mind, ever since the last Avengers. Everything has been kind of dumb and formulaic, and I'm not going to say the other stuff that other people say, but there is, it's been a train wreck, Marvel has, and it showed. And everything that they've been doing has been panned. It's been not well received, and it just hasn't been very good at all. But this one turns it around, and it pulls 0 punches. Do not take your young child to this movie. Oh my goodness, man. There is so much stuff that anyone under 16, man, probably needs earmuffs throughout the whole thing. It's vulgar. It's violent. It's fantastic. Oh, man. I was very excited to see it, and I did, and man, I'm very excited for all of you to see it, and I want you guys to go and enjoy it. And if you don't go and enjoy it and you don't see it, then you're not going to have any enjoyment in your day, and probably not, for the month, and maybe a good significant portion of your movie viewing life, because everything nowadays is shite. So this one, not. And the story makes sense, even though it doesn't make sense. It doesn't sensely make sense. But if that means anything to you, I don't know. Just check it out. It's well worth seeing. And, the sooner the better. It's probably going to be some lines. It's probably going to be some crowds, because it's a pretty highly anticipated release. And it doesn't let down. And I'm the first one to say I'm a little tired of Ryan Reynolds. And I've seen too much of Ryan Reynolds, because he's everywhere. He's in my closet. He's in my car parked out front there. I'm sure he's running up behind the freaking thing right now to jump scare me. But you know what? He's okay in this one, because he is Deadpool, and Deadpool is amazing. Anyway, so check it out. I don't know what I'll do next week, because honestly, I was waiting for this one, and it came. And so now I'm like, but I'll do something midweek again. I didn't do anything midweek simply because I knew I was going to see this today. And I have a lot of work to do after I talk to you all. So I'm going to give this one a 9.5. Solid 9.5. Maybe, dare I say, a 10. I don't know. I'll stick with a 9.5. And I may come back later and tell you differently in the comments. I don't know. If there's something you want to see, let me know. I'll check it out, and I'll review it for you. If you like these, we're going live on YouTube very soon, and I'll have them all up there. And I would enjoy everyone who watches them to give me a subscription and a like, and maybe make a comment. I do see that these get a pretty good bit of traction on Facebook. A lot of people watch them. So that makes me happy. Thank you all very much for listening to me jibber jabber inside my Poopcast Porta-Toilet studio. Take care. See you guys soon. Bye.